Hello and welcome to this episode of Shooting Our Mouths Off, the podcast for James fans by James fans. My name's Liam.
And I'm Laura.
And on this episode, we've got a very special guest. We have got Mr. Andy Diagram himself from James. Welcome, Andy.
Oh, thank you. Hello, everyone.
Thank you so much for coming on and coming to shoot your mouths off with us.
Well, thanks for all the reviews of the tours that you've been doing. They've been great.
That's not a problem. So currently, you are as we are recording this, you are in Latin America.
I'm in a hotel
at the moment.
In Mexico City. Yes, we did the last gig in Mexico, in South America, which was at the Corona Festival. We did that last night, and we fly back this evening.
Oh, fantastic!
Straight back to London. Yeah, direct. Not all of us. I mean, we're sort of. A few of us are going, and the crew and all the equipment are going back to London tonight. One or two are staying on. One or two are going different places. I think Tim's going back to LA. Yeah.
Amazing. So what's it been like as a tour? Has it been typical James style and getting away with it all messed up, or has it been smooth?
It's been really smooth because we've got such a good crew that make it smooth, and but it's not an easy tour because the distances in South America are massive. You don't sort of realize it. You look at a map and it's just a little bit tagged on the bottom of the USA.
Yeah.
That's how you're sort of encouraged to look at it, but it's not. It's massive.
I didn't realize how long your travel days were until you flew to Mexico.
Yeah.
And it was 2 flights and one was 7 hours.
One was
I know
7
when you
hours,
mentioned
one
that the
was
other
4
day.
hours. Yeah.
When you mentioned that the other day, it was like, how far are you going? And then when you actually look, it's so far. It's not.
Yeah. I mean, the World Atlas is like very, very biased towards the sort of typical Western countries that are presented as bigger, and places like Africa and South America always look a little bit smaller than they actually are on the sort of globe, but they're massive. This continent's massive. To get down to Chile originally from London was 14 hours.
Oh, wow.
And then we flew from Chile up to Peru. That was 4 hours. Peru across to Sao Paulo in Brazil, 5 hours. And then we had to go up and down to Curitiba. How do you say it? Curitiba. That's it. I've got it written down. I've got some notes here.
Very
Curitiba.
prepared.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't rely on my memories like crap. But yeah, then we had to sort of jog down to Curitiba and back up to Sao Paulo. And then the big one was just getting over to Mexico via Panama. And that was like a 20-hour journey from the time we left our hotel in Sao Paulo to the time we got to the hotel in Mexico City.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you've seen some pretty amazing places on this mini tour.
Well, seen a lot of airports, yeah.
I was going to say, so it's a lot different to North America when you've been on the bus.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite easy going on a bus around North America because you just get on the bus after the gig and then you wake up in another town the next morning. That's sort of the main scenario.
Yeah. Unlike us, who had to see lots of airports.
I was going to say, unlike us, up at 5 a.m. in airports every day.
Right, yeah. So it's more of an airport trip for you, yeah. But in South America, you've also got the sort of different currencies you're dealing with. And then you've got different plugs for the walls, different, electricity supplies. It's bonkers. It's like you don't realise until you're here travelling how sort of, prepared you've got to be.
I think I seen on Instagram, Chloe put something on it. It literally was like a massive adapter and then another one. And then I plugged it. It was like, and she puts like a caption along the lines of the things you've got to do to charge a laptop on tour.
Yeah, that's right. Especially in South America, yeah.
Yeah, you don't think about those things at all.
Yeah. So yeah, I haven't had a chance to sort of do much sightseeing really.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
There's been obviously such beautiful places and such beautiful venues. I mean,
oh yeah,
some of those venues have been pretty nice. I mean, that one what was it called?
That was the Curitiba one, wasn't it?
The
That was
Curitiba one. The
Opera
opera.
Yeah, it was a big sort of glass dome where they have sort of classical concerts in there, and the occasional classic rock band like James. But it was, it's a beautiful venue, lovely setting.
Shame about the weather at that one.
Oh yes, that was.
At least you were inside. It reminded me a bit of the Eden Project gigs that they do, but obviously you're outside of those, aren't you?
Yeah.
But you can see all of like the amazing roof and stuff from the gigs.
Right, yeah.
That's what the roof reminded me of.
Right, yeah. I've not been to the Eden Project.
No, I haven't either.
No. Maybe it's time to play that. Yeah.
I remember Blondie playing a few years ago, and it was when they'd just released Pollinator.
Right.
So it was very apt for them to play like the Eden Project, because they did all of these amazing like interviews and stuff surrounded by all these like wildflowers and really great.
So out of all of the gigs on this tour along the South America, what's been your favourite? What's been the sort of standout gig for like best crowds, just best venue, best overall?
It's really hard to say. Really hard to say. I mean, they've all been quite different in a way. The festival ones in Santiago and Peru, and last night in Mexico, we were doing quite short sets. So that was a bit frustrating, only playing for sort of an hour and having to try and choose a set which isn't just crammed full of hits, which is like the sort of temptation, especially if there's lots of people that won't really know you. Mm-hmm. Sort of fight that temptation and stick some newer stuff in there and stuff that we wanted to play, rather than just doing back-to-back sort of hits that they might have known. So I think we did quite a good, well-balanced set on those ones, and the audiences were great. But the two Brazilian ones were probably my favourites, because we had a longer set, and the crowds at both of them were like just so appreciative. So glad that we were sort of there. And the thing about South America, which is quite unusual, is you get fans turning up outside your hotel and at the airport, and you go, oh my God, how do they know that we're here? Who's let them know? But they're there with all their James albums, and they want photos and they want us to sign, literally as we get off the plane in a country.
Oh, wow.
Really? Wow.
I do always wonder, you see pictures on Instagram of people like with celebrities in airports, and I'm like, how did they know what time their flight was coming in? Is it guesswork or?
It must be guesswork, and they just hang around the airport all day.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And when we got here to Mexico, there wasn't any water in the room, or they had these tiny little bottles. You can't see how tiny that is. And
like
because
I
needed to sort of clean my teeth and not touch the tap water, I had to sort of go out to a shop at midnight. They said, this is quite a safe area, you'll be all right. And there's one just outside the back of the hotel. And so I went out the back of the hotel at midnight, and there were 5 James fans out there.
No.
At midnight?
Yeah.
Well, they just wanted to camp out all night in the hope of seeing someone.
I don't know. Sort of thought, wow, and they were genuine. They had James shirts on. They knew my name. They had all the records, and it was really useful, in fact, because the shops weren't really open. There was a supermarket, but the doors was closed, and you had to knock on a little window and get someone to serve you through the hatch.
Yeah, so kind of like petrol stations in the UK. Like you go to the little door. All right,
that's right. It was like a shop on the street that was sort of operating like that at this time of night. And I didn't know that. I thought, they're shut. And they said, no, just knock on the window and the guy will come. So I managed to get myself a big bottle of water thanks to those James fans camped out the back.
Oh.
Right, that's dedication. That's staying out at midnight.
Yeah.
The day before the gig as well. That is dedication.
Yeah. They were going, when's Tim coming in? And I said, well, he doesn't come in today. So I think they'd sort of got everyone apart from Tim. He comes in the next day. So
well, I hope
they're going to have to wait all the next day for him.
Oh, God. At least, though, you told them so they could go, like, home for the night.
Yeah.
Rather than just, like, Because they could have thought, oh, well, he might come in at like 3 a.m. and then they stay there all night and then all the next day as well.
Yeah. Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's the level of sort of fandom you've got here. But you wonder how many of them as well are sort of professional music sort of fans, and they sort of get the stuff signed and then they sell it on eBay. And that's how they sort of make their money. I mean, there's a bit of that going on as well. So,
but I think if they've went to the effort of like they've got T-shirts on and that, and they know all their names, then
yeah,
and
No,
they know what they're talking about, then maybe they are genuine fans.
yeah. I mean, there's no way of knowing for sure, but I mean,
Not for
it's
sure,
maybe.
but-
Yeah,
No, you'd like to think so.
you'd like to think so. Yeah. And anyway, it's sort of at the gigs, there certainly were genuine fans that we received. Really, yeah. Just people were like so pleased to see us, and it'd be nice to sort of come back regularly. I mean, this is the second year in a row we've done Brazil as well, because we did the Rock in Rio festival last year.
Yes, you did, yeah.
So it was good to follow it up so soon. And hopefully we can do that again and keep building in these areas.
Absolutely. Do you think this will return next year?
Don't know. Hope so. I mean, you know, we're sort of, everyone wants to do it. We're at that stage where everyone wants to do as much as possible before they get too old to do it.
Exactly, and there's one more year left on the visa.
Yeah. Oh yes. Well, that's for the USA.
That's been yeah.
I mean, the visas in South America are sort of different. And that's
Easier
another
to get.
Traveling around here, you have to have different visas for different places and
okay.
different forms.
Yeah, it's never straightforward.
It's a lot of admin by the sounds of it.
It is. Yeah.
I think we know from what we did in the North America, the amount of like visas, getting hotels booked, flights, trains, transfers. It was
and that's just 2 people.
And that's just us.
You end up with like a folder of documents, don't you?
Yeah. Not a full band and
imagine the tour manager one.
I don't know how he managed it.
Yeah, and you know, and all the equipment. So we're flying with the equipment between these places as well.
Oh, so you haven't had a tour bus at all?
There was a bus journey between Sao Paulo and Curitiba, which was like 6 hours, which we flew. It took an hour to fly, but the equipment went on a bus backwards and forwards for those 2 gigs.
Oh, wow.
But it was flying everywhere else. Yeah. So the crew are turning up at the airports like 2 hours before us.
To put all the equipment in.
6 o'clock in the morning to book the equipment in. And then we roll up sort of 3 hours before the flight. And they're already there sort of arguing the case with.
Bless them.
God.
Yeah.
I was going to say it must feel like you've just got into the swing of things, doing like 5 gigs, and that you want to carry on, but the crew must be like, "Get me home."
Well, yeah.
I am absolutely done.
Well, it'd be good to be doing sort of big enough gigs that we could have spaced them out a bit more.
Yeah.
But the more you space it out, the more expensive the touring becomes.
Of course.
So, you know, you'd need to be up another level to be able to get extra days off.
I suppose with the equipment as well, I noticed, was there a lot of like borrowed equipment as well? I'm assuming there was some hiring out there.
Not really, no.
Drum kits. Were the drum kits different?
You'd have to ask the drummers that. I'm self-observant.
I'll ask Dave and Hannah. What was it like having Hannah on the tour? Because obviously Debbie's gone on maternity leave.
Debbie's on maternity. Yeah. We've played with Hannah before. Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
She just sort of slots in and does really well. Just you can't tell any difference.
Oh, wow.
She's just like Debbie, really on the beat, there dancing around with her tambourine on the
just what you need.
Well, last night's show was live streamed, we think, and we've just found the link, and me and Liam have just been watching it, and I've just got up the heads, and Hannah is amazing. I was watching and I was like, it's like Debbie's still here. Just the same energy. Brilliant.
She's even got the hair. She sort of shakes her head.
She has,
Hair flies
off.
I
think it's just that's a drummer thing. That's a drummer who's got long hair. They've got a...
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I think if I was a drummer, I wouldn't have my hair tied up. I would have it out.
Well, Dave used to have long hair, didn't he?
He did.
Maybe that's why he had long hair for so long.
Right. I don't remember Dave shaking his hair everywhere.
No, I don't remember it ever getting messy. It just always looked quite straight.
Yeah.
Amazing. And obviously we'd noticed as well a couple of late songs made it with set lists, so Knuckle Too Far and Skin Diving again. What was it like bringing them to South America?
On the longer sets, I mean, obviously they didn't make the sort of 1 hour sets.
Yeah.
But in the Brazil 2 hour sets where we were, it was just James for 2 hours. I mean, I think the fact that Chloe sings Skin Diving, Tim quite likes, because it means he gets a song off.
A couple of minutes.
Because everyone else seems to get songs where they're not doing anything, so Tim wanted one.
Fair enough.
Yes, and it was placed like halfway through the set as well.
Yeah.
Like a perfect little break.
Perfect for an old man to go and sort themselves out.
If he listens to this, I'm glad it's you saying an old man and not us.
Exactly.
Well, he's younger than me, actually, so.
Not by much.
Not by much.
All right, Laura, stick the knife in more. But no, it was nice to see them continue, because we absolutely loved hearing them in North America.
Yeah.
And I really hope they go on to the UK arena tour, some of them, because I think there's some of them I think the band's maybe forgotten how good they are, and you've really enjoyed playing them again. I know you weren't on the original ones, but I think a lot of them went down really well, like Knuckle Too Far.
Yeah, but there's when we revisit stuff, it's usually we can make it quite exciting by doing it slightly different.
Yeah, of course.
But then we tend to sort of leave it and forget it. I mean, the other time we did that was when we did the Alton Towers 30th anniversary. Was it? Castlefield.
Yeah.
And we learnt a lot of songs for that. And I thought some of them were worth doing.
Yeah, I did as
again,
well.
But they didn't none of them
made it.
None of them made it. I mean, Government Walls was really good. And every now and
really
again, Tim tried to bring that back. And Lose Control, we spent ages in rehearsal with that because we wanted to find a new way of doing it. And it was really, really slow. But it was quite different for James, and it would have been nice to have.
Yeah, because you did that was it Spain in June, July time? Barcelona and another one you did.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, I think you opened with it, and it was Tim, Saul, and Chloe.
Walking through the crowd.
Oh, and me, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, walk through the crowd as well.
That was the way we used to do it.
I like
quite
that
a lot. But the full band version we did at Castlefield. We hadn't done a full band version for years and years and years, so found a new way of doing it, really slow. And that was sort of quite soulful and emotional. And it was, I loved it. But so there's lots of bits and pieces like that just never come back. But,
Well, talking about things coming back, obviously we've got the Nothing But Love, the definitive collection coming out soon.
We have, yes.
So a lot of old songs, new songs put together into one definitive collection, obviously celebrating over 40 years now.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Is there any standout songs on there you're glad made it, or?
I don't even know what's on it, to be honest.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
The box set's 58 songs, I think. Like the main one.
Yeah.
The big one.
Yeah.
Were there any sort of unusual ones that stood out for you?
Oh.
What's that doing on there?
Not really. I think
we were happy about we were shocked with All Good Boys, but happy about it. We were really happy about it, but surprised we made it.
So we were really, really happy that's made it.
Yeah. Well, that's Saul's favourite song, so it had to be.
Well, it is a good song, though, isn't it?
He does have good taste with his favourite songs. Whenever he talks about his favourite songs, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I mean, Hymn from a Village is on there. That was quite a big one that I was happy to see and surprised.
Yeah, hasn't that been on Best Of before, though, Hymn from a Village? Sort of.
But I don't think it's been on streaming, has it?
No, it's never been on streaming before, so it'll be the first time it's been on.
Right, okay.
Apart from orchestral, it'll be the first time the album, like the original version.
The original version, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and obviously we've already had it released, but the sit-down 7-inch trade version as well was.
That's right.
It's strange to hear it in obviously the original version and how it was originally intended before it got.
And it's good to see the original video for that back out again.
Yeah, on the chairs and that, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. So many ways, I think, as well.
Yes.
So many ways.
I think that's a very underrated track. No one seems to talk about it. So I was really happy to see that on there because I thought, well, Nothing But Love tour. So it's going to be one in the pool, hopefully. So you never know.
Yeah. You never know.
I feel like you've got a lot to learn for this tour next year.
Yeah. What for? I was quite happy to see What For on the list.
Yeah.
What For, yeah.
That's a lot of people. That's their favourite song, isn't it? What For?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of my mum's favourite ones. Have I told you the story about that before?
No.
So just before we started going to gigs properly, I'd bought the tickets as a surprise for my mum. Yeah. And then one day we're in the car driving along, and just had James on shuffle, and What For came on, and she didn't know about this gig, so we're just driving along. She's like, I really hope they play this at the gig. And I'm like, what gig? She's like,
what for?
And she's like, oh no. And she'd worked out because I told her to keep a date free, stupidly. And she went and looked at what was going on that day in Newcastle, seeing James was there. But then bizarrely, he has played it, and it was one of the only times he has played it on that tour. I think he only played it twice.
I was going to say it was on that tour, wasn't it?
And it was on the tour.
Yeah.
And he'd only played it. I think that was possibly the last time it was even played, if maybe one more.
Right. Did we actually do it at the gig, or was it just at the VIP?
No, they're just at the gig.
It's the gig, right?
Okay. He did an acoustic version of What For. So I'd like to hear that again, just for nostalgia.
Yeah.
It'll have been 10 years since I last heard it live. So.
Gosh, that's gone quickly.
It's gone very quickly.
Yeah.
So Girl at the End of the World's nearly 10 years old.
10 years old next year.
Oh my God. Yeah.
How's that happened? How has that happened?
When was your first James gig?
Mine was that Newcastle 2016.
So that was the first 2016, and yours?
Mine was V Festival in 2013.
When was yours?
Who else was on that V? When was mine?
Yeah.
My first James gig was, God, I can't remember. Oh, that's really bad. You've got me there. I know it was the end of 1989.
I feel like we should know this as well.
Yeah, we should know that.
We should know this information.
And I went on tour with them, and it was the tour. I remember the Liverpool gig because that was the first time that everyone sat down for sit down. And there was a big stage invasion. That was great.
Oh, wow.
And I had to keep people away.
We would have been a part of that.
Waving a towel around. It was like, we were all a lot younger, and the stage invasions were a lot more vicious. They wanted to grab you.
Oh, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't be grabbing anybody.
No, everyone's a bit older now.
I mean, and I don't know how I'd get over a barrier now with my hip.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't go well for me last time, did it?
Didn't go well for me either. Yeah. Over injured afterwards.
It's probably not the best idea.
That was the Royal Court in Liverpool, but that wasn't my first one. But it was on that tour. I think my first one was.
Yeah, so it's been
a
hell of a journey.
Yeah.
Is there any songs that you want to see on the next tour, like that possibly are on the definitive? Is there something you're itching to play?
Well, I mean, I wasn't really involved in putting the compilation together, but we were involved in writing sleeve notes for each of the songs.
Okay.
So every band member comments on a selection of songs. So not on the same song. So every song will have a band member's comment on it.
Okay.
So I had how many songs? I've got it written down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs that I chose and commented on. And one that gets sort of left out, I mean, I did a commented on Seven, Sound, and Ring the Bells, obvious ones.
Of course.
Less obvious is Waltzing Along, which I say it's one of my favourite songs.
It's one of mine as
it's
well.
To do with me, it's not got trumpet on, so I can be a bit more. I'm sort of allowed to like it.
Yeah, of course. You can have a bit of a dance and a bit of a.
Yeah, you can enjoy it.
Sway that skirt around.
I mean, because if I like one of the trumpet songs, it's probably because it's got trumpet on it. So I discount those as I can't say those as my favourites. But there is one we commented on, which we haven't done for ages, which I hope we do, and that's Waterfall.
Oh,
yes, good show.
I've never heard that.
I've never heard that.
No.
I don't think we'll be doing it, but I'm going to argue for it.
Yeah, you try anyway.
Well, you've got our full support with that one.
Massive trumpet line on that, yeah.
We'll complain as well. We want it.
We'll start a petition.
Okay, yeah, let's hear Waterfall.
Well, it is, because it's kind of, for me, Waterfall's kind of that anthem of it. You've been gone for a few years and you came back with Hey Ma, and then Waterfall was obviously one of the singles of the album, and then it opens up with that beautiful trumpet solo. It's just, it's a fantastic song. It's a fantastic opener, I would say.
Yeah. Well, it's a very overlooked album. There's loads of stuff on that we haven't played for.
I think we discussed this on a previous podcast about Hey Ma.
It's a very strong album.
Yeah.
And we're surprised we don't hear more from it. I think this year we've only heard I Want to Go Home. And I think that's...
Oh, My Heart.
Yeah. Oh, My Heart, of course.
Oh, My Heart. Oh.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous, that song.
Obviously, that got sound checked quite a bit in America, didn't it? So...
Yeah, it was in. Was it in the main set once as well? Was it Detroit?
Once in the main set, and then it
was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when you did the live stream, it was in the main set. I think it was the song that Tim went into the crowd for.
Ah, right. Yeah.
So, it will be very interesting to see if.
Yeah, more Hey Ma.
More Hey Ma.
Yeah, because I think White Boy is on the compilation, isn't it?
White Boy as well, another great one.
Yeah, I love that song. I'm sure that's on the compilation. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, White Boy and Waterfall.
Fantastic.
So, Oh My Heart isn't on it?
It's not.
Oh my God. And I Want to Go Home isn't on it?
No.
Wow.
I was quite surprised. I really like I Want to Go Home, especially the way, obviously, you've got the trumpet, the violin, it all kind of comes, that mute, that late bit towards the end.
Yeah.
It is just really fantastic.
Yeah.
It must be so difficult to put like a greatest hit, so to speak, together for a band like James.
It's when you've got as many songs as James have got, which I don't even think we know an exact number.
Yeah.
It's hundreds.
It's hundreds.
It must be like 400.
Ask Dave Brown. He's written about all of them.
He'll have the exact number. We'll ask when we get Dave Brown on, because he is going to hopefully come on and chat to us about this. So
about helping to put the compilation together and stuff like that.
So we'll ask him exactly how many James songs there are.
Yeah.
Get the definitive number, the magic number.
Yeah, and there's a story about the cover of the new album. Then Nothing But Love.
Come on then.
Well, it's to do with bootleg T-shirts, because there were T-shirts in Brazil with the cover green and yellow.
No, already.
They looked amazing.
Well, good.
And I wanted to go out and buy a couple for you two, but
I saw them and thought that
I failed.
Sold there.
I failed. I think Saul managed to get out and have a word with them, and he was trying to get photos of them. I said, "Why don't you just buy it? It's Brazil. They cost next to nothing, in Brazil, and they're bootleg ones, so they're not."
Yeah.
And the official T-shirts we were selling on this tour were a bit disappointing, really.
What were they?
There were tons of bootlegs outside.
Oh, wow.
Everyone was buying them. And so the bootleg T-shirt industry in South America is off the scale.
What was the T-shirt for this tour? I've not seen any merch.
No, there's not really been much online, is there?
No, there was a sort of boring maroon one, but
that was on the North America.
Yeah, so they just bought that. Yeah.
Just that. Oh, fair enough.
But I just hope that we get this green T-shirt with the yellow.
Yeah, I've seen it online.
It looks fantastic on a T-shirt. So I think everyone wants to.
It's a nice design as well. Now,
it's nice design. Well.
Nine petals, 9 members.
Yeah, I want something with New Daisy on.
Yeah.
I know. My tattoos are out of date now. I'm gonna have to get more tattoos.
Yeah, our tattoos are void practically now.
Oh God.
So we've got the 7.
Oh yeah. No, you're gonna need a 9 now.
I do indeed.
God.
And then see, finally on that, you've got 2 new songs on the album. So we've got Wake Up Superman and Hallelujah Anyhow.
Yeah.
What was it like recording them? Obviously, we've heard Superman Wake Up. Wake Up Superman was released a few, obviously, when we got back from America.
Yeah, it was it a couple of days after the American tour got finished, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was when we landed
so many different sort of variations.
All right.
I mean, I put trumpet on that over a year ago.
Wow, so it's been in the pipeline a while.
Yeah, and I don't think there's probably a bit of trumpet on it, but you can hardly hear it. So
no, I think you can.
No, I remember us talking about the trumpet
straight away. It's one of the things that when we hear a James, a new one, it's like, oh, there's trumpet.
Yeah,
because it's never with you. It's never a given what we're going to get.
No,
you know you're always going to get drum. You know you're always going to get guitar.
Yeah.
But we don't know how much trumpet.
Yeah. So it's always really interesting when we hear a new James song. Yeah. How much trumpets we're going to get, and the same with like violin and that. Like you never know how much you're going to get.
Yeah.
But I think lately
we listened to that one together, didn't we, in the airport?
We did. Yeah. So
and then the trumpet kicked in, and we were like, "Go on, Andy!" So that's how I remember that there's quite a bit of trumpet on it.
Yeah, we were stood in Dublin Airport. So when we landed from leaving the tour, so it was the end of the tour, and we got out, and it was like, and we noticed on our boarding passes we were in separate terminals, so we had to separate.
Right. Yeah.
We had about 2.5 hour, 3 hour wait, and we thought, oh, we'll go and get a drink, we'll go and get some food. Like we'll spend the last couple of hours before we need to go home, because I was going to Newcastle, Laura was going to Manchester. And then something just hit us. It was like, Laura, there's 2 different terminals. And then we looked on our passes and we had to separate.
It was really depressing after like 2.5 weeks together.
Oh, I know.
It was awful. It was so sad.
Having to go to different terminals. Yeah.
We had to separate. But then, But then the song came out, so we listened to that together, and then it was like, right, okay, we need to go now, because I had to check the suitcase in. And then listened to Wake Up Superman on repeat for about 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how the day went.
While doing the blog and review of the song from separate terminals. Laura was doing all the writing, I was doing all the graphics for it to release.
Right. Yeah. Excellent.
But
so I've been working on some. Did you get my little clip of? I think I put it. I think I sent you it. Of from Mexico to Manchester. I put it on the messenger to you. It had. It starts with "Come Home" with Tim doing all this.
Oh yes, I watched.
Oh
I watched the first bit of it when I was at work this morning.
Yeah.
I need to watch that then.
You need to watch that, because I'm going to post that now, and it's mainly my theme for saying thank you to South America, and Spaceheads is next. So I've done this. The "Come Home," it's taken from the concert last night, because I found that live stream as well online, and I managed to download it from the gig last night, and so that's a bit of a clip of that with from Mexico, from Corona Fest to Carlton Club, and it's got "Come Home," and it morphs into a Spaceheads tune at the end.
Brilliant! Is it one of the new tunes?
No, it's the old "Shoot the Boss." So, but I've done 3 different morphs. I did it just before in my afternoon off, just before the gig. Yesterday, yeah. I took 3 different James tunes and I morphed them into Spaceheads tunes. So over the next 3 days, I'm going to be saying thank you to South America, from Corona to Carlton, and and push this blog as well. So.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, amazing! Thank you.
So it's been a very busy week for you then, Andy.
Yeah, I mean, sitting around in airports, fiddling with videos. It's what I like doing.
We're the same. When we were in airports in America, literally just sitting around, like, writing, editing videos, editing audio, doing graphics for posts.
I'm like you, Liam. I love that. I hate having to get in touch with journalists and people and doing press releases and sending all that stuff off. But Laura's been looking over my Spaceheads press release for me, and
great.
I still haven't sent many of them off. I need to sort of sit down and do that, but I'd rather be doing videos than sort of going through the lists of people at different radio stations that have played Spaceheads in the past and seeing if they're still there, and then following up, and it's just, oh God, I hate this. I want someone else to do it.
Well, anything we can do to help, you know where we are.
Yeah, that's pretty much my job full time anyway. That's the kind of thing I do.
Well, maybe I'll contact you, Laura,
on a different level.
For some contacts of like interesting journalists that you know that might be that write for magazines, or
I'll have to have a pro.
Work for local radio stations that might play Spaceheads, that might do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
All my contacts are in politics, so I can't help with that.
Right, yeah. Well, if you've got contacts in politics that people
that would enjoy Spaceheads,
are fighting for taxing wealth, then which is a big issue with the budget coming up, isn't it?
It is, and it's obviously that leads on to the EP that you've got coming out.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were going to do the EP in a separate.
We'll mention it because obviously it'll be getting played at the upcoming Carlton Club gig. So, the rich are a luxury we can't afford. Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah. I'm hoping that'll you'll play that to all your political friends, Liam.
Well, I'll play it. Of course I will, and I'll play it at quiz nights, and I'll play it everywhere I can.
Right. Yeah.
So when that's going to be great at quiz nights.
That comes out on.
Well, the Rich Are a Luxury is actually out. You can buy it, but you have to pre-order the EP.
And when does the EP come out?
Is it the 21st?
The EP comes out on the day of the Carlton Club gig.
Oh, brilliant! So you can get it just before the gig if you wanted to have a pre-listen, or
you can't actually. No, you can't. You could download it in the morning and have a listen.
Yeah. Amazing. And there'll be copies of it available at the gig.
And there'll be copies available at the gig. Yeah.
Amazing.
Along with T-shirts. Rich Are a Luxury. We can't afford T-shirts.
Oh, I'm looking forward to them.
And coffee mugs.
Of course.
The Rich Are a Luxury we can't afford on. So, yeah. Got a lot of things coming out in time for Christmas. So
exactly.
All you Spaceheads fans can buy Christmas presents for each other.
Yeah. I don't think people should listen before the gig if they're going to the gig, though, because I think Spaceheads tracks come alive. Live.
Yeah, Spaceheads definitely are. When they're live, it's much more raw and real, and it's such a fantastic experience. I'm so excited to be coming back for my third Spaceheads gig.
Right, excellent.
And I think you listen to something on a Spaceheads EP, and if you've heard it live before, you can just picture it live, like, perfectly.
Yeah.
Like Revolution Sachets Up the Mall. I always remember the first time I heard that live was at the farm.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember you coming off the stage. I think it was in like a barn, and you came off the stage and through the crowd. So whenever I hear that, I always think back to that.
Yeah.
No, that's one of my favourites. Sachet up the mouth.
Yeah,
Love that one. But yeah, so are you excited to be back on the Spaceheads journey?
Yeah, I mean,
going to the Carlton
it's
Club,
a lot of work.
An amazing venue.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing lots of sort of stuff for it whilst on this tour, really. As I said, there's been plenty of time sat around in airports and waiting for flights, and actually on flights as well, where I've got my laptop out and I'm making little reels and stories every day for the to promote the gig and promote the album. We've actually got two of the tracks on the EP have now got official videos out. So the Richer a Luxury, of course, has got the video, and I recently done the Barros, Toritos, Saddle Sores and Honchos video, which I'm not sure if you've seen, but it's me and Richard in a wild flower bed.
Yeah. No, I'm loving all the nature side of it. It's a nice look. I like it.
Yeah, it'll be great to have you and Richard on to chat about it in more detail.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'd be really interesting.
Yeah,
and it'll be great to see us live at the Carlton Club, which it's such a lovely venue as well, and it's so good that it's been saved, hasn't it?
It's what? It's been saved. Well, I mean, these sort of venues are always under attack, so you can't sort of. I mean, there's a certain element within the hierarchy of former owners of the Carlton Club that want them out and want to sort of develop it into flats where they can make loads more money.
Probably,
but it's such a great community asset. It's like the hub of that Whalley Range community. It's like it does, sort of exercise classes, jumble sales, gigs, social bar. It's just like
it's a proper community
centre. Yeah,
there's not many of them left anymore because of the rich.
Yeah,
and it just proves the point that the rich are a luxury we can't afford because we're losing those community assets.
Yeah, we are.
I was just saying the other day where I live, in my little area, we haven't got a community centre. We've got nothing like that.
Yeah,
and it's a shame.
It's a
real shame. Yeah,
because once upon a time there was, and the building's still there.
Right.
But it's just, I think at the minute it's actually been getting converted into flats.
Yeah. As is everywhere,
and like HMOs and that, it's all about the money.
So it was a big issue last year to save the Carlton Club because it was under threat. So we actually did a special song for the Carlton Club.
Yes, you did. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. So there's not that issue this year. So
it's all about the EP this year, and
it'll all be about the EP. Yeah.
Fab. Lovely.
Good night.
We are really looking forward to that, and then on to whatever the rest of the year, what next year's got to come.
Well, right. Before you wrap it up, I'm going to be doing. Yes, I said I'm going to be doing these sort of Mexico to Manchester things, little reels and videos. I'm just wondering if I can sort of. If you want one that I can make specially for the Shooting Our Mouths Off pod, would that be useful to promote this podcast?
Yeah, absolutely. That would be really helpful. Thank you. And then
when are we thinking of getting it out?
I think we're going to try and get this out tomorrow, which would be Tuesday.
Okay, so I can, when I put the one my post out today, I can mention that I've done a podcast with you, and it's going to come out.
And it'll be coming out, and then obviously once we release, we'll tag you in it, and you can share it on your sites as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we've got that blog post we did about Spaceheads as well that we need to publish.
Yes, so we've already done a blog to go out as well. So we've got plenty of Spaceheads material coming out just for you. Fingers crossed we can get that Carlton Club filled to the brim, which I'm sure it will be the same as it has been every year.
Yeah.
Right, but I think that's all the time we've got for today. Andy, thank you so much for coming on. It's been an absolute pleasure catching up, chatting about James, Spaceheads, and everything in between.
Yeah. Well, thank you
guys.
To
having you on again.
Yeah, thank you
for having you on after the Carlton Club, and we can discuss how the Carlton Club went, and you can go all at it on why the rich are a luxury we can't afford.
Oh yeah, don't get me started.
We're all of the same opinion. But yeah, make sure you are following us on all of our social media handles. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, we're on it. Follow along, and there's plenty more to come. But for me, see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.